back on the mic again. It's JC representing Third Coast, you know what I mean? Yo, let's do it.
Get rock that low, 1, 2, less on the mic, I stroke. Don't you test when the spark got glow. East to west, no contest, the press, now who's the best? Ready, go, let's go, so fly in the house. Back with the DJ Max, now bounce. Don't let this track just turn me out. Back with the DJ Max, now bounce.
So much in love with you. Oh boy, tell me it's true. Oh yeah. Gotta take it slow, gotta make it work. Gotta get you inside my heart, baby. Gotta get you close, gotta don't need lose. Gotta get you inside my heart, baby. Oh boy.
Third Coast, rock most most.
Yeah.
Now or never. Here it comes.
Stuck in my mind.
Alright, hi everyone. Let me make sure my settings are right now. I have to get volume adjusted.
What was there?
I can tell. I can tell two ways, so. Alright, well, today is the last day of practice. Sorry, I'm trying to get all this ready. We leave for SGDQ tomorrow. Showcase is Friday. But I want to get in one last practice set. Make sure we're kind of solid on things. What's up, Adrian? What's up, Turtles? So we're going to get in one last practice set, hopefully. Just run it from the top. It's going to be a short stream. And that's really going to be about it. I'm going to hopefully have a good time at GDQ. I need this vacation. And hopefully we'll have a good time at the showcase on Friday. As far as other stuff you should check out, one of my other commentators, Jamich, he's doing a Pac-Man Championship Edition run Wednesday morning you should check out. And as far as music games go, we had Beat Saber yesterday, but Synchronica is also Wednesday night. So you should check that out if you haven't seen it. That's a pretty neat game. Thank you. I hope we'll have fun and stay safe. It shouldn't be that bad. Minneapolis is a cool city. We'll be in groups around, but hey, Gary. So, like I said, we're just going to run through the whole set, start to finish, and if I have any energy left over, we'll dump it into practicing, but I doubt that's going to happen, but we'll see what happens. So, I'm going to go ahead and get started right here, and we're just going to hit it from the top. I'm going to gonna go ahead and start the timer now. So thankfully I've designed this set so I can warm up as my first couple of songs. I expect the room to be very cold. The room will be pretty cold. So that's why I have a couple songs of buffer. It's also good to open a set for a summer showcase with a summer-based song. No problem.
Absolutely perfect! Next stage.
Yeah, I specifically picked the first couple songs to be slower turn-based songs that are give my legs a good way to get warmed up. Because anybody who's not been in the stream room for a marathon like that before,
Level 6 to level
those rooms are cold. Those rooms are very air conditioned and very, very cold. And that's going to affect this run more than anything else I've done in the past. Because it's one thing to have cold hands when you're playing Doom. It's another to be completely cold when you're playing a full-body music game. So this is a big reason why I'm happy the set list is the way it is. Oh, I love this song too, and that's why I'm picking it. This is a lot of why I don't just go for the hardest stuff when I build these showcases. Because otherwise, there's a ton of songs you would never hear that really deserve their time in the limelight. Like, this is a very good song. No, you don't want it that cold. Trust me, you don't want it that cold. We'll talk about that in a bit. No, like, you don't want it as cold as the streamer gets because your muscles get cold. And if your muscles get cold, it's hard to move. There's a balance between how cold you want it. Now, thankfully, I'm going to be playing this stuff basically all back to back. So I don't have to worry about cooling down too much. So cold's not going to affect me that badly. And in this case, it's going to be to my benefit. But under more normal circumstances, you do not want it nearly as cold. Especially if you're going to be taking breaks in your sets. Like, yeah, summer is hot as hell and can be damp. I would still rather take that over being extremely cold. Kenny, thank you very much for the raid, sir. Everyone go give some love to Kenny. Kenny, are you coming to GDQ this year? Or are you just staying home? But yeah, like, I would still rather play summer boiling time over playing winter cold as hell and praying my machine doesn't break.
Oh yeah, you have to preheat.
Yeah, if
CRT.
you don't preheat old machines properly before you actually turn them on, there's a good chance you will break your CRT or your PC. Gotcha. Well, thank you very much, sir. I appreciate the raid. Hope you had a good one. Anyways, that's the title. Haru's gonna get to say that to at least 50k people, probably more. Thank you very much. I need it. Pay attention, Zelo. It could have been a lot better. Yeah, those kinds of attempts inside are not the ideal, and that's about what I'm going to be at. Well, I can't imagine being any lower than like 60 F.
Next stage.
But yeah, you need to have a good balance of temp.
Level 9, level 20.
So that's one of the ones I actually struggle more with, and I'm hoping I won't struggle so badly when I actually have to play that one. This one's really just for the music. Like, I don't think the chart itself will look super impressive, but it is fun to play. And this ended up being a better fit than two other things that I removed. Because originally in this showcase, instead of Papacito and Allegro Furioso, I had Takeout and Phantom Intermezzo. Now, I love playing Phantom Intermezzo, but after looking at it again, I'm like, this is not terribly impressive looking. And Takeout I honestly hate playing that chart because the slowdown is so awkward and the rest of it's just really uninteresting in comparison. So I subbed him out for 220s instead, and I think for this will be for the better, especially since this is a good song and we need some electro swing of some kind. Now let's see if I can break the streak, because I keep getting like 1 every time I play this in a practice set. Like, see? I just cannot get it in a practice set lately.
Absolutely perfect! Next
Whatever.
stage.
It's whatever. It's fine. Otherwise, Papacito is like kind of easy to score for a 20. So I'm not worried about it. Like, I'm really, really not worried about it, so that's fine. Fine. Kind of, but not really. Hi, Spitfire. How have you not seen this chart? I sent you the list! Don't make me come over there and slap you. I love you, man, but don't make me come over there and slap you. What's up, man? Yeah, like, I know it is a jack pace chart in the sense of that, like native is, but the way it flows from between that and native is very different. Because native is a lot of double jacks, but in this one there's a lot of triple jacks. Well, as long as everything is good up there and you're ready, so that's fine. Anyways, let's keep going here. Now, if there's a singles chart that I'm honestly the most worried about, it's honestly going to be Loki. I love this chart to death, but my consistency on it ever since switching to new pads has honestly been pretty bad. So I'm just hoping for the best here. Oh, I love this chart to death, and I think it's worth showing at least once. But man, I am dreading playing this. Last triple's always awkward. Yeah, I feel it. It's hard. That's an okay enough run.
Unbelievable! You are the best!
First miss was sloppy, and the others are understandable. That's fine.
Next stage.
As long as I think I don't get more than 5, I'll be happy enough.
Level 21, level 22.
It's amazing how many 22s we have in world music now for singles. I have like over 30 of them at this point. It's kind of ridiculous. You know, this chart is almost 20 years old at this point. Oh, we've gotten to this point where, like, even some top players were born after this chart was made. And that's scary for me to think about. Yeah, and it's honestly still one of the most well-made charts of its time. It's dated, but not in a bad way. Yeah, that's the famous extravaganza spin.
Absolutely perfect!
That's infamous. That's not just in that chart either. That's also in S19. Hey, Regent.
Next stage.
See, there are multiple reasons why I pick the charts I do, and for that one in particular, it is fun to watch like the running part. But to cap it off with the famous extravaganza spin is really what sealed the deal for me. Also, we can say we have Daft Punk in this marathon, so there you go. I think you could do S19. I didn't feel like that one needed to be uprated that high. I honestly thought 17 was okay, and I could have been okay with it being up to 18 in Phoenix, but 19 feels exaggerated, especially with the stops removed. Yeah, we have Burden at home. I guess I should probably put that in the notes.
Level 23.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the chart. Just a whole bunch of drills in like short bursts. It's a good one for what it is, especially since it actually came several years after S22. Alright, let's go see our favorite debit right here. Really bad at the ending lately. Most of it was fine, that's okay.
You did a really great job! Next stage. Level
Yeah,
23.
Yep.
Level 24 over.
I think for the sake of conserving my energy, I'm just going to do strats for the stairs instead of doing the stairs. No, not those stairs in the middle. That part.
No, I mean the one that you usually charge is not full stairs.
No. Like, the one that does the stair, this, but then goes into this.
You usually charge that.
I'm not going to because I would rather conserve energy at this point. Ura, thank you very much for the good luck. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, you can cheat a lot of that chart that way. It's really just keeping up with it. If you can maintain the cheat strats and abuse the timing window, then it's not that bad. But yeah, I'm going to do easier strats for that run. I would rather make sure I have enough energy to finish this showcase. I don't usually hit that run very often anyway, so. Good start. No, the one before that? No. That's the one I was talking about. I'm not talking about the turnaround, I'm talking about the stairs.
We were just talking about different things.
No, I told you that part. I'm cheating the stairs. Like I specifically said stairs.
Next stage.
The turn run I'm okay doing most of it because that's more fluid. Oh yeah, there's enough stuff over 20. Well, here's the last of this one at least. Last of singles. I need to make sure not to dilly-dally too much. I'm already kind of behind schedule where I want to be. Alright. Let's do the thing. Do the thing. great, but good enough.
You did it!
Not great, but good enough. Passing is the main.
Game's over!
Here's the thing. Now I get to do the other thing.
They brought it up! New tunes. Here's your difficulty zone. Difficulty zone level 18, level 17. But then...
I need to be 100% sure I'm dry on the arms. 100% dry. And on the head. Because this is basically going to be 3 songs without being able to see anything, wipe myself down. So I need to make sure I am 100% good. Alright. So this will happen if the blindfold incentive is met. You get 3 songs of this. Make sure it's on tight. Alright. Make sure I can breathe okay. Thank you for the raid, whoever that was. That's okay. I know what happens. It's okay.
Wow! Fantastic!
As long as I'm not failing.
Next stage.
Yeah, like that's the one song I'm gonna use to like catch my breath.
Level 17, level 19.
Oh, I landed right on it. Perfect. Alright, anyways, like I said during that run, thank you for the raid, whoever that was. I'll see who it is in like 5 minutes. Still have 2 more songs I'm playing blindfolded here. So Hypercube and Selfishness. didn't have any major screw-ups. That's fine. Good.
Wow! You're awesome!
Like I know I screwed up a little bit, but it was acceptable. That's fine. That's perfectly good. Of course.
Next stage.
Yeah, as long as I don't have any major screw-ups, I'm okay with that. One more song.
Living range level 10 on level 20.
I'm really good at hitting Fallen Angel while blind. I'm pretty sure that's like at least 3 times in a row now in practice. Yeah, I could do everything except the run probably, but the run is a no. Alright, last blindfold song. Just make sure I get enough breath. Make sure I know where I'm going here. Alright, let's do the thing. Getting this started is the hard part though. That was way early. Did I save it? Okay, fine. Oh, that's perfectly good then. Okay, yeah, perfectly fine. Anyways, let me catch up on everything now. B-Boy! Welcome, sir. Been a long time. How you been? Thank you for the raid.
Next stage.
Let me get my glasses on so I can actually see chat. All good. But thank you very much, Static. Yeah, so I actually wanted to have more blindfold stuff, but I could not handle crunching anymore in a time frame. So, that's
Level 20, level 18.
which is good because the rest of the stuff is already going to be hard enough. Like this. Yeah, 3 was good enough, and even the games committee was still delighted to have anything at all for that. This is also a lesson in if you offer an incentive, start practicing it immediately. Don't hold off on it like I did. Because even 3 weeks wasn't enough. Maybe even a little more than that. And I knew Kimchi Fingers in the past. So it took even longer to do the other ones. Anyway. Thanks, Windforce.
Next stage.
What a chart that one is. By practicing. You know, I have played this chart off and on for like almost 15 years now. You practice. Now, I'm lucky that I have fairly long legs for only being 5'8", or 172, 173 centimeters. Yeah, it was PG.
Shortcut, alright then. Difficulty zone level 15. Level 23.
See, that chart in particular is special to me for Pumptress after reading Windforce's comments about it. Because he was like, yeah, this is the first shortcut chart I ever wrote. And the team leader unexpectedly liked it, so he passed it immediately. It is a chart for perverts. And that's a rough translation of his own words. It really is a chart for perverts. Also, yeah, I am way behind schedule. So I'm just gonna have to hurry it up just a little bit at times. It's okay.
Unbelievable! You are the best!
Thank you. I need that good luck.
Game over!
Yeah, so I based this showcase both on charts and songs because I want to have a good time. I want to have fun. I'm not going to play stuff I generally don't like unless there's a good reason to. Like, unless there's a really good reason to play something I don't like, but it is fitting. But in general, I'm liking everything I've put in the showcase from a chart perspective. I just have to execute. Yeah, go sleep. Go sleep.
I don't care for stuff against a song.
It's still an important piece of history that I feel should be shown at least once.
History-wise, yes, music-wise, man.
Yeah, music-wise, it's whatever, because it's just Daft Punk would probably be embarrassed. Alright, one last set. One
Yeah,
last...
I ain't gonna talk about Daft Punk.
New tunes. Difficulty zone 6 remix.
Still okay.
You're the best!
I try and slide.
Next
It's a
stage.
weird timing for me, but it's best described as a slide. Yeah, I was supposed to already end my next song by now. That's okay. Being a few minutes over isn't going to be a big deal. If other runs can be way over, I think being a few minutes in a showcase will be okay.
If you don't need the bonus run by then, they're gonna really push it.
Remix. Series Limited Rookie Zone Level 17. Level 24.
Yeah, I am just so exhausted. I didn't sleep great. I got enough sleep time-wise, but I don't feel great, so it's one of those days. But we still got to play. There's no backing out. Just listen to some good music for a bit. Bad, but whatever.
Yeah! I knew you could do it!
That's a punch in the gut.
Next stage. Level 24. Level 25.
What's art fight?
It's an event between artists. They post their original characters and other artists draw art and they exchange, and it's like kind of
Like mixing everybody's OCs together?
it's kind of like MTG one at attacks with their art and the artist replies with their art. So it's interactive game of a kind.
You make it sound like it's a game of Yu-Gi-Oh! I put my new character in defensive position.
I mean, it's similar, just simpler.
So do they have spell cards and trap cards?
Their art is their cards.
Yeah.
There are rules like there is a lot of words, so I didn't read the details, but I feel some people I follow will disagree.
Anyways. Why is great the second lowest of counts?
Next stage.
Yeah, we're already over the estimate, but that's okay. Like I said, as long as I'm like only a few minutes off, it's fine.
Level 25. Level 5.
No.
Level 5. Level 26. Over.
Surprise! It's a 5 on NSRS. Agu returns. Look, Halloween stuff is powerful. Murdoch probably could win in a 3x1 if he actually tried. Oh, I am fine.
Because Dada did not involve.
That's Murdoch. Yeah, that's Jack B. Murdoch. Like, it's the characters of Murdoch and Digio Otada together. That's Murdoch. Very minor powder, so I'm not slipping like I was yesterday. Very minor. So that's good. Alright, let's get this over with. probably should have hit that a little bit harder at the end. Got through the solo.
You did it!
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Have to really be breathing hard and pump that air. It's like I pump that blood and get going. We at least got out of the solo. But the ending is no slouch. It's definitely not like regular Dignity. Like D24, once you make it past the solo, you're pretty much home free. This chart,
Game over!
this chart can still absolutely kill you, especially if anybody saw my clip from last year where I died on the last note. So all that's left is 1948, and I will play that out. We'll let the timer run down for it. Because this will be the other incentive. The first incentive is playing the 3 blindfold songs at the beginning of double. This is the second one. Stop for a second. Oh yeah, it's probably best I move it off this preview so I don't get anything flagged.
New tunes! Difficulty zone level 17. Level 26, over!
Yeah, I am gonna be so freaking dead by the time I get to this. Yeah, this is the bonus. I am not playing the D29. I am not wishing to die on stage. This is enough. And this is already probably the hardest 27 in the game now. If not, it's definitely in top 3 hardest. Like, other than Neo-Catharsis, I don't even know what else would even be comparable for this one. Kagutsu, I guess. So I guess, yeah, this, Kagutsu, and Neo-Catharsis are probably the hardest 27s all in a block together. Honestly, I can believe it, especially since in XX, I got Vacuum Cleaner before I had Expert 3. So I pretty firmly believed it shouldn't be a 27 compared to what's there now, and especially now. Like, back then it was debatable. Now it's just like, no, definitely shouldn't be. Playing and surviving are 2 different things, Adrian. Even I will never survive that because I am getting older and I do not have my youth to keep me up. You have time, but it's going to be a long road if you want to go for it. Speaking of going for it, let's go for it. hope I'll feel better before then. 'Cause, oh.
Easy.
You should hear some of the ITG Stamina community screams then.
Next stage.
There were some good screams from back then. But sounds like no, like this is actually meant for fun. And it is actually a legitimately very good chart. It is the absolute high end of difficulty there. And the thing is, Kenny, that's not even the hardest chart for the song. The hardest chart listed above it in question marks right there is by far the hardest chart, and nobody has cleared it. Even the best player in the world has failed like 3 or 4 measures from the end. And he helped test it as well. It's just the absolute upper end of this game. It is pad stuff, but it's the absolute echelon of like being a human athlete at that point. Like, if you are good enough to play the hardest stuff in this game, you are basically on the physical ability of Olympic athletes. No, it's doable. It's been done. It's been passed by a couple people. It's just really damn hard. I'm just not at that level. But we have 2 confirmed people who've cleared it. Like 2 of the best players have cleared it. And 2 charts rated higher than those have also been cleared by other players. It's just really fucking hard, and I'm not good enough to sustain it. I have the speed. I have the physical speed, but I don't have the stamina to last it. And that's the hard part about playing this. It'll still be a fun time, and I will scream my way to the end as needed. It's okay. That being said, that's all I'm going to do for this practice session. I want to go eat my loaded baked potato because I need some barbecue in my system to fill me up. So thank you very much, everyone, for watching. I'm going to rewrap announcements up real quick for those of you that weren't here earlier. So, Pump Showcase. Friday, July 11th, 7 p.m. Central. That's where I'll be. And that should be directly on time because I'm following a checkpoint segment. So if somehow the marathon gets behind or ahead, we should be good right there, getting the checkpoint back on track. Thank y'all. Also, like I said, Hara will be on commentary with me. Spitfire, who you saw in chat, will be on commentary with me. And Jamich will also be on commentary with me. And speaking of Jamich, he also has a run. Pac-Man Championship Edition DX on Wednesday morning, I believe around 7 o'clock. You might want to check the schedule just to be safe. But you should go give him some love because he's been grinding that hard. And he's very good at it. Otherwise, I think I'm just going to send y'all over to the GDQ channel. So y'all have a good week. I leave tomorrow. I will be back next week. And I'll see y'all then. Thanks for watching, everyone.